East Side to all my real rights. Salute to all my street soldiers. Salamu to all my Ndugals. Salamu alaikum to all my ox. And love to my internet community and abroad. I know y'all probably been missing me, the intellectual blood, brat. And I've been missing you guys. I've been wanting to come up here and give you a third answer. A new standard. A new protocol. In the form of intellectual entertainment. I'm not here to condemn. I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to compete. I'm not here to challenge. All I'm here for is to give you my heart, mind, body from the soul. And right now, it was a call to answer. Because one of my mentees is in a crisis right now. And although he doesn't need my assistance, because I prepared him for times like this. But as a mentor, a brother, a comrade, and a dear friend, I'm going to use the alley-oop, the drum, the distress call to respond. Because as he said in the viral Don Diva interview, shout out to soulb, my mentor, who mentored me beyond my years. And I honor him for that, because I've mentored many of these leaders of the new school. Whether they admit it or not, there has been no one in this New York blood nation that has not been influenced by my mindset. Now, by my mindset, oh, well then he's held responsible for his decisions. He held responsible for his decisions. Free my boy Lateek, a true Askari, street soldier, real right. And you know why? I wouldn't be held responsible, whether in a court of law, in the street, or even in public opinion. Because as I was taught, I didn't teach those young brothers what to think. I taught them how to think. As I was taught, created a mindset predicated on protocol from history. So instead of you brothers condemning him, attacking him, why don't you do like Walter Rodney and ground with your brother? Embrace your brother, because he's not the first and won't be the last. This gang thing is here. It's in our blood. It's in our DNA. We went from tribalism to street gangs. But I haven't heard any of you in the internet, podcast, broadcast, news, or any media use this brother's life or death situation as a catalyst to create alternative solutions for the generations to come. I hear brothers say, oh, I used to be. If you used to be, you never was. If you part-timing, you were not. Because when we developed this, the mindset was for prison, as I stated 5 years ago. But none of the leaders today of the new school have created any new levels of development in 32 years. Recycled information. Recycled information. So, producing the same results. Like on these podcasts. Recycled information. Attack. Vitriolic and malicious attacks. Ignorance at its highest. Buffoonery. No disrespect. But someone must change this protocol and standard in this new world media order, where it allows anyone to have a voice. I was taught that if you had a voice, 5 minutes of fame, what would you say? And what you say may change the outcome of your circumstances or someone else's. So what do we use our time for? Money has become the issue. It's all about the money. Don't be wasting my time if it's not all about the money. You can miss me with it. Okay, cool. But at the end of the day, your sons and daughters are subjected to be under the influence of someone like a Lateek Johnson. And I know now, and I thank the ancestors that my little brother has came into his true consciousness, which I always wanted for him. Because believe it or not, I helped him develop hounds. But that's for the Blood Chronicles. That's for some. This is from the soul now. That's for the Blood Chronicles. Look out for it. It's coming at you. Fact or fiction? History. Fact or fiction? Because it's time to set new standards and protocol predicated on facts as they develop, and not this new creative fiction that everybody's running around with in their own narrations. And also, the reunion, the blood reunion. All my brothers is welcome that were on the internet. You know, shout out, y'all get at me however you can get at me, but we have to turn this thing around. Our foundation, if you look at our lessons, it was so essential. Brotherly love overrides our destruction. Unity, emoja. That made us a strong black entity. A strong black entity. But as in any movement, we can go back to the past, because the past only confirms what will happen in the future. Allah said, teach the babies. So why are our babies repeating history? Where's the knowledge? Where's the wisdom? Where's the understanding? Yet everybody want to point fingers for the sake of the money. Well, as I've always done, and as I will continue to do, set standards and protocols and challenge my brothers in the media, on the internet, to do the same. And if we take the effort, don't criticize me now and say whatever. We right now in this age of Aquarius, for my conscious community, the return of the Christ, being born again, from knowledge to born back to knowledge, the age of the Aquarian. Rise up. That's my challenge. So, this is from the soul. But stay tuned for the blood reunion, and because I gotta give you entertainment, but mine is predicated upon fact and not fiction. And the Blood Chronicles, well, I will definitely narrate the good, the bad, and the ugly of a growing nature, a growing nation. Because as all know, the soul knows everything. Blah.